Hello, everyone. I'm going to make something different today. This is called a frugal salvage meal. That's because I have a pack of chopped meat left. And you know I have to do a lot of mercy making. So I'm going to cut up some of my. This is actually my last piece of green pepper, would you believe? But you know what? I think this is the first time I put green pepper inside of my meat, my ground beef. So I'm not sure, but I'm gonna make pasta sauce with ground beef, and I'm gonna make it something like a chili, but not with the chili. I'm not gonna put any beans in it. I'm gonna um, I'm gonna put this onion that you see me about to chop up, but I don't want any pasta in it. And believe it or not, I have a lot of pasta. But I recently went through a lot with losing a lot of my stomach because pain is terrible when you're overweight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to have any pasta in today's meal. And I'm cutting up a whole onion because y'all already know I love me some onion. I'm extremely excited because I have 18 subscribers, new subscribers on this channel, which means that with everything that I've been dealing with and how I've been trying to make it, and I'm not making it with this and I'm not making it with that, guess what I am going to make it with, boys and girls? Yes, this channel. And I cannot wait. But I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to rush because slow and steady wins the race. And I just have to take my time, but I'm thankful to. I looked at my stats today. Oh my goodness, this channel is gonna be. This is gonna be my meal ticket, baby. This is gonna be how I pay my bills. I actually was laying in my bed a little while ago, and all I could do is pray that I could just make it through the next 2 days because this was one of the hardest months for me, but I hate the fact that I'm a Libra. You wanna know why? Because I hold in everything I'm struggling with, and I don't like to be like a burden and all that other stuff. But I have recently learned that I do have to ask for help. So I have a friend that has been helping me to get through the day. But I'm going to make this meal here. I'm not even sure if I'm going to eat it. You know why? Because my stomach is funny from my surgery I had. If my stomach don't feel like I can eat it, I can't eat it. So y'all will know in a short while if I can eat it or not. Now let's get over to the stove. I'm going to turn my stove on high to get my pot hot, and then I'm going to throw some avocado oil in because I think I ran out of vegetable oil, which I'm not really too upset about that. I was trying to wean off that for one reason and for two reasons. One, I didn't have any chicken. I didn't have chicken this whole month in this apartment, but I was dying for some fried chicken. But I think I'm gonna have fried chicken tonight because if it stops raining, somebody's gonna bring me chicken. But y'all already know, boys and girls, I am addicted to that damn fried chicken. But not only that, I'm addicted to my fried chicken because I can make some chicken. Y'all already know. Okay, so I'm gonna put in a little bit of oil for my vegetables. And if you like this cutting board, I got this cutting board from Temu, and it is a very nice cutting board. You see how thick it is? See how wide it is? Yes, I did, boys and girls. Yes, I did. And I'm going to brown my meat, and I'm thinking of browning my meat in the same pot and then drain off the meat afterwards. Normally I would brown my meat first and then drain off the oil from my meat, but there comes a time when I need everything combined in one so I can marry the flavors into each other. So that's what you're going to see me do in a minute. I actually changed my mind. I changed my mind. I'm gonna brown my meat separately. It'll be easier for me that way. It'll be easier for me that way. Can you smell my onions cooking? I can. Turn the fire down. I'm going to toss my sauce in this pot here as I turn it down and let the sauce simmer. And this is the sauce I'm using. I purchased this sauce from Amazon. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of reasons came that made me want to stop from shopping from Amazon. But if you really are in a struggle to feed yourself, if you are on a budget, if you don't have enough to last you the entire month, you may want to look into Amazon, because this pasta sauce was less than $3 a jar. I actually purchased 10 bottles of this. I already have a few items in my Amazon shopping cart. And one of the changes that I'm going to have to make is butter. Now, I love butter, and y'all already know, boys and girls, I love me some butter. But I can't afford butter anymore. At $5 just about for 4 sticks, I can't afford it. So I have something else that I'm going to get that's less than $2 for 4 sticks. And I'll show you that in a couple of days. I'm also going to keep this jar because I've found that I may need them, even if it's just for my beading. And I like to put a little bit of water in it and shake the jar like this to get the rest of the sauce out of there. I'm going to put some garlic and some onion powder inside of my ground beef while I'm cooking it. I don't want the taste of ground beef without any flavor to it when I put it into my sauce, that I'm going to have to add a little bit of sodium to that as well. This, you might notice, is a recycled jar. This was a jar of jelly, and I put some onion powder and some garlic powder in it. And one of the really good things that I love about this frugal kitchen that I'm working in is the fact that not only am I creative when it comes to my crafting, I'm creative in the kitchen, because looking at a pack of chopped meat, you could say, I don't have anything to eat, but then you have to say to yourself, what can I put with that to make a meal? And don't think you need a traditional meal that maybe your neighbors would be having to make you feel like you're having a meal. Whatever you have in your home, put it together, make it a meal, and feed yourself. And stop. Don't worry about if this is a meal that you would see someone else eat. Someone else is not who you have to worry about. You are who you have to worry about. That's one of the transitions that I had to make recently. I had to focus on all the other noise, let it go, and focus on what I had to do for myself. I actually cried a lot yesterday, and I'm hoping that today will be a little better for me. But I had to change a lot of the way I had to eat in order to survive, and not having a snack, a cookie, a bag of potato chips, that really hit me hard. But I kid you not, I probably won't have that in the coming months either. But I'm still not going to lay down and feel so bad about myself. I'm going to take what I have and make it work the best way it can. And one of the reasons why I'm extremely proud of myself is because I had to offer that same assistance to other people who are facing the same thing. And just recently, I'm going to turn the pasta sauce up, and the meat is bubbling, but the meat is still a little frozen, so I got to give it a few minutes time. But recently someone called me, and she was going through a hardship because she wasn't able to make her food last for the rest of the month. And I had to tell her, girl, you're not the only one. But it's easier to say to someone, you should do this. Uh-oh, y'all hear the sauce? Y'all see it? Look at the stove, boys and girls. See, that's what I don't like about pasta sauce. Get one little bubble going and the whole thing going to splash up the place. And look at this. I just washed all my towels and everything. This meat smells delicious, boys and girls. Woo! I got a little piece of the fan that's running in the living room, just a piece right here at this door. But sometimes it feels like the air is on, sometimes it feels like it's off because I have hot flashes and I'm sweating. You can see the moistness on my forehead, but boys and girls, it'll be okay. Now, I'm going to put some mixed vegetables in my pasta sauce because I'm going to make this pasta sauce and my meat into what I'm going to make into a pasta style chili without being chili, because of course I'm not putting that stuff. My neighbor likes when I make her chili, but chili is not something I can eat that often. So, but believe it or not, as bad as my gout is, I haven't had issues with too much issues with gout, especially since I started taking the black seed oil with the ashwagandha and stuff. So I have had a beautiful outcome with beef. I've been able to stock up on beef. This month, I think I bought 12 packages of beef, and trust me, if you have watched my videos, you see that those packs of beef is what got me through to today. So, if you have to stock up on beef for a while and do away with chicken and all that other stuff for right now, then you have to do what you have to do. But if you have seen what chicken is starting to look like and what chicken is starting to feel like and taste like, I don't want that in there. No, boys and girls. I gotta walk around for a few minutes, just a split second, to get a little piece of air conditioning. See, this is why I have to unplug my damn phone, because I get tired of it ringing. Hello? Hi. When you said hi, darling, because you hurt my feelings a few days ago. Yes, you did, but I'm recording right now, and I will call you back when I finish my recording, darling. Okay? Bye-bye. Motherfucker. Oh, I said, did y'all hear that bad word I said? You know, I apologize. I should have paused my video when I answered the phone. But how do you call somebody and ask somebody to let somebody borrow your vehicle, and they'll pay you to borrow your vehicle when they know your vehicle is not even fully covered with insurance. I wanted to, and then the call came like 3 times when I was sleeping. And you know what drives me crazy? I go to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning, so my phone is just ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing. But you want me to loan my car to somebody for money when all my other needs I need money for you don't care about, but you can risk my car. I should have said some other words. That's what I should have said. See, this video is going to be way more than cooking. Y'all see that? And you know what? There was a time when I would have loaned my car out to make a hustle and grind, but I'm not going to put myself in trouble like that. I apologize if you don't like to see the rag around the stove, but I can't see my stove like that. Now you see me draining my meat. I just said to myself, now what if I were to forget this eye is hot and put my hand down on that eye. You see how simple that was? And there's the liquid from the oil. I'm gonna leave the oil on the stove because I don't want to mess up my garbage bag right now. I'm working on budgeting my garbage bags, so I'm gonna put that in some paper towel, some whatever, a plastic bag, throw it down outside there. But in my garbage, no. Okay, so boys and girls, I'm gonna turn this up now, and I'm gonna put the top on it. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, it smells delicious, but I gotta taste it now because it looks like chili. It looks like some type of beef. I'm gonna bring you over to the stove in just a minute. Just a minute. I'm gonna bring you over here. Boy, you scaring me. Here is my meal that's already complete. You see that steam in there? I have a beautiful taster right there, ready to taste my meal. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. And I love you all. Have a good day.